Oh ma douce souffrance, pourquoi s'acharner, tu recommences. Je suis qu'un être sans importance. Sans lui je suis un peu paro. Je déambule seul dans le métro. Une dernière danse pour oublier ma peine immense. Je veux m'enfuir, que tout recommence. Oh ma douce souffrance. Je remue le ciel, le jour, la nuit. Je danse avec le vent, la pluie. Un peu d'amour, un brin de miel. Et je danse, 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 danse. Et dans le bruit, je cours et j'ai peur. Est-ce mon tour, revient la douleur. Dans tout Paris, je m'abandonne et je m'envole, vol, 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 vol. Que d'espérance sur ce chemin en ton absence. J'ai beau trimer, sans toi ma vie n'est qu'un décor qui brille vide de sens. Je remue le ciel, le jour, la nuit. Je danse avec le vent, la pluie. Un peu d'amour, un brin de miel. Et je danse, 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 danse. Et dans le bruit, je cours et j'ai peur. Est-ce mon tour, revient la douleur. Dans tout Paris, je m'abandonne et je m'envole, vol, 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 vol. Dans ces douces souffrances dont j'ai payé toutes les offenses. Écoute comme mon cœur est immense. Je suis un enfant du monde. Je remue le ciel, le jour, la nuit. Je danse avec le vent, la pluie. Un peu d'amour, un brin de miel. Et je danse, 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 danse. Et dans le bruit, je cours et j'ai peur. Est-ce mon tour?
How's it going, everybody? My name is Markiplier, and today we're gonna be playing Five Nights at Freddy's 3. That was a joke. We're not actually playing Five Nights at Freddy's 3, for anyone wondering. No, just gonna be working on boring commissions. Sorry to disappoint anyone. But how's it going, everybody?
Words fall out of my mouth, they drift to the ground and they don't make a sound. I'll try to sample them back to the place in my head where I feel that I like. The rappers speak that I need to narrate the scene, to tell you these things.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Place for my thoughts, I know that I'm not, you know that I'm not. So clear and transparent, well I'll try, but I can't promise it.
College pensive. You know, I'm not in college, but somehow I felt that. Like, just college and then the pensive emoji. It looks wonderful already. Well, thank you. I haven't even started yet, but
You can try to smooth me down, but I
the best intro, yeah.
You can try to smooth me.
One of these days, I actually am going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's, and then you guys won't know what to do. Just you wait. Just you wait. It'll be crazy. For anyone wondering, this is your character here that I was gonna ask if you were gonna stream the new game. Oh, the new Five Nights at Freddy's. Should I? I probably actually could. The new Five Nights at Freddy's game isn't out yet, but it's coming out soon. Is it even gonna be on PC? I thought it was. Of course it's gonna be on PC. All the Five Nights at Freddy's games are on PC. Yeah. I'm done. I'm dumb. But anyway, as I was saying, this is your character here that I took on Instagram. Let me pull up, this is what it looks like when it's finished. Which will take a while to get there, but, you know. Isn't the story done, though? I'm pretty sure they're, in Help Wanted, like the VR game, they started like a kind of side story, it seemed like. It's probably related to the main story somehow. I watched a game theory on it, which I can hardly remember anything about that, but apparently it is somehow linked to the main story. But I'm pretty sure the new Five Nights at Freddy's game is following that side story that Help Wanted started. Poor Matt Pat. Yeah, poor Matt Pat. He can't get any rest. Just as soon as he thinks it's over, boom, new Five Nights at Freddy's game. Oh. At least it gets him a lot of views. I bet he isn't complaining about that. I mean, who would? Honestly. Hi Yaz, how's it going? I like FNAF, but I'm a wimp for jump scares. Yeah, I feel you. I'm the same. I'm not really that good at playing horror games, but I feel like it could be pretty entertaining. Yes, I do have pets. I have 2 guinea pigs. And my dad has a dog, but it's more my dad's pet, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing relatively well. What about you, B? Well, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. I have a pinched nerve on my upper back, and it's been bothering the hell out of me. But other than that, there's not much to complain about. Any tips on making some brushes on Paint Tool Sai? I've never actually made a brush for Paint Tool Sai. I bought a brush pack, a scatter brush pack, but other than that, I've just been using the default brushes. Are your commissions still open? No, not at the moment. These are just some your character here's that I took on Instagram so that I could have some extra money. Hi, Elvie. Emma just has a good tutorial on making brushes. That is true. She does. Elodie, you heard that and thought you were talking to her? Nah. Sorry, Elodie. Can you give some advice on how to get out of an art block? I think it kind of depends from person to person. I hear a lot of different remedies from people, like, all the time. I don't think there's one true way to get over an art block. Things that really help me, though, are consuming media that inspires me. This could be music, video games, watching speed paints. Watching other people do speed paints is really, like, inspiring to me. And take your time, of course. Rushing yourself is only gonna make you upset, and, you know, if you're upset, you aren't really in the best, like, mentality to, like, create stuff. You think League of Legends is underrated, Anna? Really? Like, that game is so popular, though. Some people don't like it because of the mean people, but it's great. Any online game is gonna have a trash player base. That's just facts. I think that if a player base is something that turns you off of a game, then you probably shouldn't be playing online games in the first place. I mean, from some aspects, I can understand it. There's a lot of times where I'm, like, so petty about things. It's like, mostly with, like, shows, I'll be like, nah, I refuse to watch it because the people who watch that actually freak me out. And I don't want to have anything in common with them. What's your opinion, or what in your opinion is the best brush for shading? For me, my favorite brush to shade with is the water tool, or watercolor, or airbrush. But I know that all artists have, like, different ways of doing things, so I don't think there's an objective way to say which one is the best, you know? Someone remind me never to draw on this big of a canvas ever again. At least for a headshot. I find that doing line art and drawing eyebrows with a headshot this big is such a pain. I hate it. Someone remind me, please, never do this to myself ever again. Any tips on starters for making original pony art? Well, you know, drawing ponies is pretty much the basics are pretty much the same when you're drawing anything. Break a character down into simple shapes and sizes, and look at references. You know, if you want something more show style, you know, study the show, how they draw characters and their different traits. If you want like a semi-realistic, study pictures of horses in real life, videos, movies of horses, stuff like that. You want to know if I can draw dinosaurs? Well, I'm not really good at drawing most animals in general. I have a hard time drawing dragons as it is, and they're kind of similar to dinosaurs. They're like feathered dragons. So, probably not something I could do right now, but if I really wanted to, I could probably study it. But I don't ever see myself drawing dinosaurs, to be honest. Will you make a normal speed paint for this drawing? No. This is just for fun. My friend doesn't know how to do shading well. Her shading is really simple, but she wants to become more advanced. I remember when I was new to digital art, I had a really hard time with coloring and shading as well. I can't exactly remember a point where I actually started improving. I literally just kept drawing, trying out new things, and studying how other people do things as well. If they're okay with it, that is. You know, not all artists are okay with that, so. That McDonald's ice dragon drawing? What? Isn't Draconic Knight part dragon, part bony? She's 1/4 dragon and then 3/4 bat pony. I've actually been thinking about working on her design more recently. Probably have to work on that sometime after I get a chunk off of my to-do list done. Are you using a pad, tablet, or a screen? I'm using a display tablet. When you draw, how often does it happen that you are drawing in the same layer, but you intend to do it in another layer? I don't think I've done that in a while. Used to struggle a lot with that though. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now, LV. That looks really good. You should finish that. You can't tell the difference between screen tablets and pad tablets. So screen tablets are, they're like a monitor. They're like an iPad, kind of. You're drawing directly on the screen. But, hold up, I'm gonna skip the song, I don't really like it. But pad drawings, you're drawing, it's like an accessory that you draw on separately, but it shows up on the screen, if that makes sense. I'm not the best at describing this. You should probably be asking someone else. Sorry if you guys hear a little bit of noise. Today's garbage day, so there are garbage trucks in the neighborhood. They make so much noise. I can hear a garbage truck outside now. You're not the alone who has to deal with this. Yeah, it's what wakes me up in the morning. Love that. Have you ever sold adopts before? Yes, I have. I haven't done that in a really long time though, but I've been having a lot of fun designing OCs lately, so I've been thinking that maybe I should start it up. One problem I have with making adopts is that I always want to keep them.
Oh wait, shit. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Goddamn, Roxanne, never gonna love me, but it's alright. She think I'm an asshole, she think I'm a player. She keep running back though, only cause I pay her. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night.
Can't watch for long. Oh, hey Madeline. It's okay if you can't watch forever. How are you able to draw hair? It's like the only thing I draw. It's the only thing I don't. It's like the only thing I don't just draw badly. I literally cannot draw hair at all. Sorry, I'm terrible at reading shit. I'm dyslexic. So if I stutter over myself, please just be patient with me. But it took me a long time to be able to draw hair like this. For the longest time I struggled with hair too. In fact, it was like my least favorite thing to draw. Just took me a lot of practice and a lot of experience, I suppose. I'm really bad at explaining. There's a reason I don't do tutorials. Do you have any tips for hair? Not really. I can't remember what I did to get good at drawing hair, so I cannot give you any tips. I'm sorry. I struggle with using the stabilizer because of the lag. Any advice? I don't know many artists that draw with stabilizer like I do. I don't think it's something that you need to get good at. I mean, unless like, it depends on what kind of line art you do. Every artist does line art differently. Some artists like the messy line art look. Sometimes some artists like me really like the clean look, you know. It kind of just depends on you. If you don't like using stabilizer, then don't. You don't need to. You could probably make a really cool style without it. What size canvas do you usually use? I start out with a 5,000 by 5,000 and I crop down to the size of the drawing. I'm not sure about that, Starcia. If you look at artists like Blitz's Alice Dash, where she draws many strands in the hair, it looks really good. It depends on the style, like I said. There's no right or wrong way to do things. What? Baked is... Oh my god. Wait, no, stop. You're playing. I'm such a big fan. Wait. Nah. Oh my god. The way the hair flows is so... Thank you! I'm sorry, I don't mean to fangirl, but oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay, I just needed a little time. Definitely was not expecting Bake to show up here.
Ooh, you so obsessive, send another desperate message on your knees. I got you begging, I forgot I meant to mention, yeah. You ain't nothing when you tryna be slayed. You ain't nothing but my hounding ass bitch, yeah, yeah. Ooh, lately, you bitch like crazy. Love me, hate me, you the one who chased me. Hey, you feel it? I'm chilling. I'm about to start a chill.
Why are you freaking out? It's just, I'm a really big fan. I really love your videos. So I definitely didn't expect you to come to one of my live streams. I didn't think my content was something that you liked, but thank you. That actually means so much. Thank you. I like Pony, who doesn't? True. And by the way, welcome Cookie and welcome Lumi. I saw you guys both joined. I was too busy freaking out to say welcome. I look up to pony artists a lot because MLP was the first fandom I was ever in, so like y'all are super cool to me and talented. Thank you. That really is, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm speechless. Man, remember the days when people could spend hours getting their DeviantArt pages to look all aesthetic and stuff? Now they all look the same. Yeah, that's the biggest thing I absolutely like hate about new DeviantArt is that they took the ability to decorate your page away. Because like that was my favorite part about DeviantArt was making my page like all pretty. It was a little overwhelming, but the end product was like always worth it, you know what I'm saying? Make it more bubbly. Too small, too small. Thank you, Eve, and welcome to the live stream. I'm sorry about her markings, LMAO, I love them, but they're a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, you know. I've had OCs with worse markings to draw, so no big deal. What, they did that? I never used DeviantArt personally. But like, why would they take that? They wanted to go with a more simplistic look, like every social media has been doing these days. So they made everything look the same and boring and ugly. And no one even liked it when they were like testing out the new look. No one used it, but they're like, oh, we spent a lot of money getting artists to design this, so we're gonna force everyone to convert to it anyway. We don't care if you don't like it. And yeah. That's why I don't use DeviantArt that much anymore. Move to Instagram. Hey, Mexican Vilba Baggins. Long time no see. I don't really like the simplistic style that all companies and social medias are going after. It's just has no flavor, has no character. They all like look the same. It really
say, at least I did it my way. Lie way, two-faced, but in my heart I understand. I made my move, and it was all about you. No, I feel so far removed. You were the one thing in my way. 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 You